Tensions are boiling over within the Barcelona camp, with reports suggesting that club members are preparing a motion to forcibly dethrone Joan Laporta. Even Lionel Messi has weighed in, breaking his silence on the escalating situation surrounding the embattled president. What's the sequence of the events? Stay tuned to find out. And we've got some exciting football news for you, so stick around until the end to catch all the latest updates. Welcome to Football Talks. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell for more updates. Juventus set sights on Ronald Aro, Barcelona's defensive star in demand. Barcelona's defensive leader Ronald Aro has emerged as a prime target for Juventus, who are desperate to bolster their backline after a spate of injuries. The Italian club is pushing for a loan deal with a mandatory purchase clause, but Barcelona isn't biting. However, Juventus' willingness to offer €55 million for a permanent transfer could make the Catalans reconsider, especially with Araujo's contract expiring in 2026. The Uruguayan star is not only on Juventus' radar, but has also drawn interest from European giants like Manchester United and Bayern Munich. Araujo's growing reputation as one of the continent's finest defenders makes him a prized asset, and Barcelona may face a tough decision if renewal talks don't progress as planned. With the transfer window looming, Araujo's future hangs in the balance. Will Barcelona fight to keep their defensive cornerstone, or will the lure of a lucrative deal see him don the colors of another European heavyweight? Lionel Messi has broken his silence on the Joan Laporta situation. Barcelona's president, Joan Laporta, finds himself at the center of a political storm following the club's shocking failure to register Dani Olmo and Pau Victor before the critical January transfer deadline. This administrative blunder has unleashed a wave of criticism, sparking calls for a no-confidence vote that could jeopardize his leadership. The drama took a sharp turn when Jordi Farré, a prominent club member and former presidential candidate, stepped forward to spearhead a motion of no confidence. Farré is no stranger to such actions, having successfully initiated a similar move against Josep Maria Bartomeu in 2020. Now, he sets his sights on Laporta, aiming to hold him accountable for what many see as a growing crisis at the club. Under Barcelona's statutes, a no-confidence motion requires signatures from at least 15% of the club's members. With 109,637 registered members, Farré must gather a minimum of 16,256 signatures to bring the motion to a vote. Should he succeed, the next step would be a referendum where two-thirds of voters must agree to remove the president from office. If the motion passes, Barcelona would enter a period of significant upheaval. A presidential election would follow, potentially ushering in a new era of leadership. But with change comes risk, and the club could face prolonged instability during this transition. Adding fuel to the fire, 10 opposition groups recently issued a public statement demanding Laporta's resignation. The letter, signed by influential voices within the club, warned of a no-confidence motion if Laporta failed to step down voluntarily. This unprecedented unity among opposition factions underscores the depth of dissatisfaction brewing within Barcelona's ranks. Farré's role in this saga cannot be underestimated. As the architect of Bartomeu's downfall, he has proven his ability to mobilize support and challenge the status quo. His latest move against Laporta is seen by many as a bold attempt to restore stability and credibility to the club's management. But the shadow of Lionel Messi looms large over this controversy. The Argentine legend's departure from Barcelona in 2021 remains a sore point for fans. Forced out due to the club's dire financial state, Messi's exit left a bitter taste, with many blaming Laporta for prioritizing other agendas over retaining the club's greatest ever player. The relationship between Messi and Laporta has been complicated. While Laporta once promised to do everything possible to keep Messi, the reality told a different story. Rumors even suggested that Laporta sacrificed Messi's future at Barcelona to strengthen ties with Real Madrid's president, Florentino Perez. Messi's subsequent move to Paris Saint-Germain and his recent return to the spotlight as a critic of Laporta have only added to the president's woes. Fans continue to question whether Laporta'S leadership has truly served the club's best interests. The no-confidence motion, if successful, could mark a turning point in Barcelona's modern history. While some see it as a necessary step towards accountability, others fear it could plunge the club into deeper turmoil. The stakes are high, and the outcome could shape Barcelona's future for years to come. As of now, Laporta has remained silent on the matter. The club has indicated that he will address the issue once the player registration crisis is resolved. But with tensions rising and opposition growing louder, his silence only fuels speculation about his ability to weather the storm. Barcelona's history with no-confidence motions is rare, but not without precedent. Each instance has marked a significant moment of reckoning for the club. This time, the stakes feel even higher, with the club's identity and direction hanging in the balance. For the fans, the question remains, is this the end of the Laporta era, or will he find a way to turn the tide? As the pressure mounts, all eyes are on Barcelona, waiting to see whether its president can withstand the heat or be forced to step aside. With the clock ticking and tensions escalating, Barcelona stands at a crossroads. The coming weeks will reveal whether Laporta'S leadership can survive this critical test or if the club is destined for yet another dramatic chapter in its storied history. In our view, the no-confidence motion against Joan Laporta is a reflection of the growing frustration within the Barcelona community. His inability to secure the registration of key players like Dani Olmo and Pau Victor has amplified concerns over his leadership. This isn't just about administrative failings, it's about a deeper crisis of trust. Jordi Furey's move to challenge Laporta echoes the sentiment of many who believe the president's tenure has been riddled with mismanagement. If this motion gains traction, it could mark a pivotal moment in Barcelona's history, forcing the club to confront its leadership and chart a new path forward. The strained relationship between Lionel Messi and Joan Laporta has become a symbol of Barcelona's fractured identity. Messi's departure in 2021, under the shadow of financial chaos, left fans heartbroken and disillusioned. Laporta's role in this saga, whether perceived as negligence or a calculated move, has only deepened the divide. For many, Messi embodies the soul of Barcelona, while Laporta is seen as the architect of his exit. This clash between a club legend and its president highlights the broader struggle for Barcelona's soul, raising the question of whether the current leadership truly represents the values that made the club great. What do you think about the no-confidence motion against Joan Laporta? Does it signal the change Barcelona desperately needs, or is it a step towards further instability? And where do you stand on the Messi versus Laporta saga? Was it a necessary decision or a betrayal of the club's greatest icon? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments your opinion. Tie your shoelaces and let's talk football again. See you soon.